everyone, this is Liana back with another plan with me. Don't know how much we've got going on this coming week, but here's a look at where the last week went. Somewhat busy. My husband was out of town from Thursday on, but we started off nice and neat. I'm liking the idea of doing my brain dump on this notepad rather than directly in the notebook, because it means that when I do it here in the notebook it's a little bit neater and I can organize things better. And I like that. I have gotten better about keeping notes about what's going on. This says things like work from home is a very quiet experience, making it not for everyone. You create your own hours, your own structure, and you make your own decision. You must be a go-getter to be successful and have some type of passion for what you do. And that's something I'm discovering, because it's not just as easy to just work from home and do things. There are days like this past week where I just didn't want to. And because I didn't want to, and I just didn't. So let's get going. As always, I've built the blocks in. I did use a gel pen this week, so you can see a little bit of bleed through. As always, it's not a huge concern for me, because this is more functional for me than anything. I am still working on getting a plan with me in my Erin Condren horizontal planner up. There are a few hiccups. I did discover that what works in this planner doesn't necessarily work in that one, layout-wise, because it just doesn't look as pretty and as put together. It really just looks like a hot mess. And when it's a hot mess, I just don't want to touch it. It's ugly. So I've got some thoughts. I've got some thinking to do with that to decide where I want to go with that. And we'll see what's going on. Excuse the yelling in the background. Sounds like my cat is up on my desk in the office again. I'm not sure why he likes to be on top of my desk, especially since him and I don't get along. I tend to use the spray bottle on him a lot because he's in areas he's not supposed to be, like, oh, the kitchen trash. And I'm allergic to him, and there's definitely no food on my desk, so I don't know what's up with that. But that was my husband yelling. That's the only thing I can think of that he would yell at this time of night for. And he's not really a yeller to begin with. For those of you that are new subscribers, welcome. I know a couple of you are here specifically for the recipe videos that I do. I apologize for not getting one up earlier this week. That really just lends back to the whole I didn't feel like doing things, so I didn't, that I mentioned earlier. I have 3 videos that I have planned out. I just haven't done them yet, and they are all cooking videos, so there you go. That's what happened with that. Let's get some washi. Ooh, it's the big bucket here. These are new. These are for those of you that do a lot of planning and listing. These you'll be familiar with what these are yourselves. These are washi rings. I have them in 2 different sizes. They are actually up in my Etsy shop right now. Shipping might be a little bit high on those. I've got to really figure that out. I put a cost that I thought would work, but the more I think about it, I think it's a bit much. If you go to my Etsy shop and think that it's high, also go ahead and leave a comment down below as to what you think. I may edit it and change the amount of shipping to something a little bit lower in this next week, but we will see. At any rate, these are the small and medium ones. These are very similar to the ones that the Reset Girl sells in her shop. I honestly don't know, as I've never bought them from her. But I saw these someplace and thought that they would make excellent washi rings, and I was right. Let's see, what have I used recently? Let's see. I want to do this one. I really like these because it doesn't matter where on the ring your roll is. You can just shift things around till it's at top. And there you go. Let's go with that one. And this purple one over here. Maybe. No, I don't want anything on that ring, and I don't want to do the gold. And I don't want to do a thick one. I wish I had this in a thinner one. That would be a really pretty one. And apparently I have washi remnants in here. Let's get rid of that. I need more yellow. That's what I need. Let's see. I think I'm going to do this pineapple one. Yeah, let's do that. And Will Wonders Never Cease. This is the brand new roll, so I am going to go grab the other roll. I guess I was wrong. There is one on here that I want. Where's the top? There it is. So if you're buying these from my shop, the small one holds about 16 or so standard rolls, and those are rolls about this thickness. The medium one that I showed you holds about 30 something, and then the large one, which is a really nice shape, holds about 40 something. If you go to my Etsy shop, there is one listing, and it does list approximately how many each roll will hold. Yeah, that works. I like that. These little bee washi, they're really extra light. I don't know if it's just the gold foiled ones because that's the only ones I have, but it takes some work in getting them to stick properly. I don't always do so on the first try. I don't know why I just turned that upside down. Let's just go back this way. This week for me has been a really productive week. I don't know what it is. I was telling my husband earlier, for some reason, when I'm home alone for multiple days, and he's been gone since Thursday, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and most of today, 4 days where I was home alone, and by Friday, I was a little stir crazy because it's just me and the pets and the TV and the radio. And it felt somewhat isolating. So after a while, I put a tweet out to my friends asking who was around and available for dinner because I needed human companionship. It just got a little stir crazy. However, what I was telling him is that as stir crazy as it gets, I tend to get more productive. I got a whole lot done. I got a whole bunch of rearranging in the kitchen done. I got a ton of laundry done. I got a lot of stuff in my craft room cleaned up. On my desk in the office, I got a lot of stuff done. Let's see. It's just crazy how much I get done. And it's not like I have less going on when my husband is home to work with me or talk with me. I think it's just what it comes down to is just distractions. It's easier to stop and take that time to chat with him. Let's switch out of this. I really like how the Jelly Roll pens write, but they don't all consistently write with the same thickness. I find this blue, green, black, and red are all Jelly Rolls, and I can see them through a little bit differently. Oddly enough, the black less than the others. Not sure what's up with that. I'm lowering my step goal here because I'm not hitting that 7,000, and I'm hoping that if I lower it, I'll have a better chance of hitting it and getting that completed. Well, you see list stickers in shop. I've got some stickers that I'm going through some final tests, and hopefully they will work out. And get them listed up. So you keep an eye on my Etsy shop, and you'll see a link down in the comments as to where that is. Hopefully you guys will like the ideas that I'm putting out. And if you have any that you're interested in seeing, please let me know. Let's see what kind of other things that I'm looking for. This item I'm putting down now is recreate wedding gift list. I was really good. I recreated that list right after the wedding, and then for some reason my computer decided to sync the wrong list, and I no longer have that. So it's so much fun to do that. Luckily, I hope that the listing that I'm thinking I have is complete. I have the cards and everything that we got from the wedding up in a safe place, and I'm going to pull that down, and hopefully that will allow me to recreate it entirely. We'll see though. Put Costco here because there's things there. I can't remember what else I wanted there, but we'll go ahead and keep it like that for now. Let's see what else pops up. Okay, so we've got all that listed out. And we've got this. And so let's take out the stickers. And like I said, I've got new stickers coming out. This is the... I've talked about this for a couple weeks, and these are... That's not mine. These are samples of some of the ones that are going to be going up. These are the kettlebell stickers that I use every week. You've seen me use these ones. And they're kind of messy, and every week I mention how they're miscut, and they're not really what I wanted, but I'm okay with using miscut stickers because it is my planner and I'd rather not waste something. I'm okay with using miscuts if it means you not getting them. So I'm okay with that. So put that in, and we also have here, what else do we have here? These stickers here will also go up pretty soon. These are little ukuleles, and those are sort of like Hawaiian mini guitars. That's not really an accurate term, but if you've seen the new Inside Out movie, the little short movie right before it, Lava was played with an ukulele. It's a 4-stringed instrument, and then this is another one that I'll release in my shop soon. This is Hawaiian hula dance implements. They are an ipu and pu'ilis, which are bamboo sticks. They make a really lovely sound. These are very specific stickers for a smaller audience, but they're ones that I enjoyed creating because that's part of my culture. And then I will have most of these are not my stickers, but I'm also thinking about listing these stickers, which are, these are just numbers, little circles, and I use these personally for my Listers Gotta List challenges, and I've made a few for a couple friends, and I thought maybe or maybe not I might put them up in the shop for other listers who just don't have the time or inclination to make their own. Just share the love, basically. How about that? Let's see. This pen I'm using right now is the Inkjoy Mini. In red, it is a Mini RT 1.0 medium tip. It writes really smoothly. I really like it. It came in a variety pack with a few other colors. I'm using it because for some reason my red Atlantis Exact has gone missing. I've started to make columns in my book of things that I want to buy, or things that I've got to do multiple things of, like this one is email, rover, and loot crate, and a photographer. Some things I have to pick up at Home Depot. That I can't remember what else I wanted to get there. But it really makes it easier to sort out what's going on that page. Or sort out what's going on that day rather than that page. Let's see. That's in there. I'm going to stick with this week. What I've just listed is record recipe videos. I want to record 2 this week. My goal is to pre-record as many as I can, because some of them are really, really quick. And some obviously will take a little bit longer. Things like condiments, like making homemade mayonnaise, which doesn't have any preservatives or nasty chemicals in it, and from that make things like ranch dressing I can make from mayonnaise. And then I can use that mayo to create a paleo-friendly honey walnuts and prawn Chinese dish that's paleo friendly. From that I can make there's a couple different recipes that I saw recently that I'd like to recreate, and starting with a base with like that homemade mayo, I can do a lot of different things with. I've got a recipe for radishes that are really quick and easy and delicious. So I can pre-record a lot of them and then list them. That way I'm on a regular schedule with my recipe videos. It's just getting around to actually doing it. Let's see, let's go. Put this here. Did I put... That's why. Kitchen shelves. See, I put it on this page, but couldn't remember what it was on the other page. And there is, let's go to, Costco trip, and then this weekend, Sunday pretty much stays open. I have a sticker that I need to print out and apply here that I really want to do that I would show you guys, except I only have it in a vinyl form right now, but it's a really pretty one that I like. Sunday is pretty much all day with my parents because it is, one, their anniversary, and two, for Christmas I bought my mom tickets to go see Wicked, and that's this weekend, and she's already so excited, and it's a great play, so I'm excited. I've been listening to the soundtrack all weekend, and there we go. I know what else I'll put. Love your lettering here. Esther's got a list, catch up. I got so much catch up. And then upload one recipe video. There we go. That's what I'm looking like for the week. I'm going to start using this section here because I'm not really using it as a notes and review section. I think what I'm going to do is start listing my workouts from Mondays and Wednesdays, and anything else I fit in during the week. I'm going to list it there. Let's add another goal here. Let's actually start the Couch to 5K. And I am going to actually write that down so I have a better chance of committing that to memory and actually doing something, unlike what I've done so far is just say that I want to do it and then not do anything about it. I have a 10K run coming up in September, and I've run 13 half marathons, and by now 10K really, it should be just a training run, but it's been over 6 months since I've really had a good run in. Really since I've done any running, because of an injury that I had. And so for some reason, getting back into running seems intimidating, so I just haven't. And luckily I've had a lot going on, enough that it just played a low priority. And that concerned me because running did a couple things for me. One, it helped me retain my sanity as I have anxiety and depression issues. And two, kind of related, it's kind of the same thing. It helped me feel way, way better. So, you know, as long as I was running something, I felt better and I felt healthier. Additionally, I have a history of health problems in my family, both heart problems, and then some of my relatives have had late onset diabetes, and those can both be controlled by diet and exercise, I feel. There's evidence going both ways, so I can't really say whether or not, I'm not qualified to say whether or not one way is better than the other. So we shall see. Until then, this is my week. Hope you enjoyed it.